So look under you, there is a spring that is springing below your feet. Look to the date palm tree and go under its shade and shake the limbs so that the fruits may fall through. So she does that, she remains protected, and then after bearing the child, she returns to the community. And when the people see her with the baby in her arms, she faces their wrath of questioning and accusations of infidelity, of bringing the entire community, the family in disrepute. She's overwhelmed. She has the divine support, and this is where the miracles of Jesus alayhi salam begin, when she motions to him. And the people are concerned, how is this infant, what is he going to do to respond? And remembering then that the child Jesus alayhi salam, the product of a miracle, and consequently miraculous things begin to happen. And the infant Jesus speaks out in defense of his mother, and of the truth granted to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he said, I am a servant of God. He has given me scripture and has made me a prophet. He has blessed me wherever I may be, and has made prayer and charity my duty as long as I live. That marked the start of a life of living miracles. And we are informed that throughout his youth, Isa alayhi salam remained beautiful. He developed immensely in intelligence, wisdom, and piety, and as he became of age, he started proclaiming the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a messenger to the Israelites. He began to teach and preach the divinely inspired message of good news based in the Injil. And he taught that love and mercy in particular overcome hate and anger, and reminded the people that only a true and sincere faith in the Creator and total obedience to His will can bring a person's salvation in this life as in the next. And it is during his prophetic mission, Jesus alayhi salam, we are informed, was supported by the Spirit of Truth, the angel Jibreel alayhi salam, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him the performance of miracles. The Quran confirms that beyond the virgin birth and beyond the speaking when he was an infant, Isa alayhi salam healed the blind and the leper, raised the dead, but all happening by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's power and permission. And the Quran confirms this when he, Jesus alayhi salam, speaks. His words are brought to us. I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. I make for you out of clay a figure of a bird, breathe into it, and it becomes a bird live by God's leave. I heal the blind and the leper, and I raise the dead by God's leave. So the Quran makes it clear that these miracles through Isa alayhi salam were not directly on his own power, but they were coming by the backing of Allah. And his legacy brings to our attention the power of creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how awesome it is. We appreciate that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created everyone we know virtually from a man and a woman. And then for Adam alayhi salam, Allah created him from neither a man nor a woman. For Eve, she was created from a woman, but not a man. And for Jesus, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows us the entire spectrum, creating him from a woman, but not a man. And the reminder then that life and creation is exclusively in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's almighty power, and how we need to be humbled before the majesty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, brothers and sisters, then, as we keep in mind the legacy of Isa alayhi salam, it is a good reminder that every nation and every people, by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, has received a prophet or a messenger. And the core faith taught by each was the same. We are to surrender to the perfect will, to the absolute power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are to pursue His commandments through the succession of prophets, as best exemplified by His seal of prophethood, the blessed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And this way of surrender is what Islam stands for. So for us Muslims, Jesus alayhi salam is the Messiah. He's a word from Allah, a spirit from Him. He's honored in this world and in the hereafter. He's one of those brought closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was a prophet who spoke the truth based on what he received from Allah, and he was a prophet who foretold the coming of our final prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, as we see the world around having their misconceptions about Jesus alayhi salam and distorted versions of the Trinity and all of that, yes, we have to appreciate where the divergence takes place, but we still have an obligation to understand the core of what Isa alayhi salam stands for, and to reaffirm our respect, our veneration, and our pursuit of the message that he brought, and as best exemplified by the final message that came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to appreciate His rahmah in constantly bringing us out of ignorance by the light of Hidayah through His selected messengers and prophets that He has sent throughout history. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to appreciate the message that all of these messengers, including Isa alayhi salam, they brought to us about the oneness and the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to truly understand and appreciate the advent of the seal of Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and the culmination of the glorious message of Allah that came through him. And may we understand the core of the message and live that message and adopt it in all aspects of our life. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Wa akhiru da'wana. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Amma ba'd. فيا معشر المسلمين قال الله سبحانه وتعالى إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد بعدد المصطفى السلام. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد بعدد المصطفى الأطهار. اللهم صل على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى سائر الصحابة وخلفاء الراشدين والتابعين وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم قوي إيمان إخواننا وأخواتنا في كل مكان، خصوصا في فلسطين وسوريا واليمن وكل الجزائر وكل إيشيا وإيران والعراق وأفغانستان وكل أفريقيا وكل أمريكا وهند وباكستان وبنغلاديش وكشمير والسودان وميانمار والصين وفي كل مكان. اللهم قوي إيمانهم وثبت أقدامهم وانصرهم على عدوهم. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين. اللهم اغفر لكل جميع موتى المسلمين. اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم واعف عنهم وعافهم. اللهم انزل على قبورهم الضياء والنور والفسحة والسرور برحمتك عليهم يا غفار يا ودود. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم فرج قلوب المسلمين وعمق روات المسلمين واستر عورات المسلمين. اللهم إنا أعوذ بك من كل سيء الأفعال. اللهم إنا نسألك العافية. اللهم إنا نسألك العافية. اللهم إنا نسألك العافية. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. عباد الله رحمكم الله. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم وادعوه يستجب لكم ولذكر الله أكبر. أقيموا الصلاة.